Welcome back, where we're talking about stuff.
As we always are.
Hopefully.
Well, that's essentially the goal, right?
Yeah.
Never run out of conversation topics. A challenge for all time.
You know, doing this, it really makes you exercise your brain.
Yeah, a little bit. We definitely have to keep on top of it. Hold on, there's something missing from the center. Oh, come on. Oh, actually, you know what?
I think there was, back in the first place that you went, there was something that you had to climb, but Milo was the only one that could climb it.
Oh, crap. Do I not have what I need here?
Have you been eating fruit roll-ups?
Me? No.
Yeah, I smell fruit roll-ups.
It must be the drinks he brought. It's my only guess, because...
No, I mean, I've had one of those before. It's just the hard lemonade stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I seriously smell like the exact smell of a fruit roll-up when you unfurl it for the first time.
I haven't had fruit roll-ups in years, bro.
I want a fruit roll-up.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
What about fruit by the foot?
Yeah, actually, that's what I was thinking of, is fruit by the foot. Fruit roll-ups are still fine. Don't get me wrong, but fruit by the foot
probably
is...
healthier for you than fruit by the foot.
Probably.
Like, fruit roll-ups are like plastered fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Fruit roll-ups are like sugar and fruit.
It's too short.
I think last...
Oh.
Oh, wow, you got one of those Atlantean tigers.
That was dangerous looking for a second there.
I think we were talking about dreams last time.
Yeah, we did talk about dreams briefly.
Have you ever had a lucid dream?
Yes, once.
I did too.
Oh, hey, a lava crystal. That must be important.
And I probably didn't take advantage of it as much as I could in the dream.
Oh, no, man. I was like 10 when I had mine.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I was... I mean, I wasn't that young, but I think I was like in high school.
Uh-huh.
I remember I was walking with actually Chang.
Oh, yeah?
Our old Asian buddy.
He's gonna be looking forward to this game.
Yeah,
so.
he is. He's gonna listen to this. I had a dream about you, Chang. Apparently you had left already, and you had moved away. And I had a dream, and you were in it, and it was like you were still my neighbor, so you were still there, but it was just every day, like, you know what a dream, right? Mm-hmm. Everything is absolutely normal.
Yeah, you just accept it.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you were there too.
Cool.
We all got onto a school bus and we're going to school, and all of a sudden our tornado started forming in the middle of the road.
Uh-huh.
And the bus is like, oh, look, it's another tornado. Let's pull off to the sidewalk because it can't go on the sidewalk. And then we watch as like 6 tornadoes go blazing through like traffic.
Uh-huh.
But they don't hit anything else, but everything in the street got destroyed. All the houses are fine.
Sure.
And everybody in the street was just destroyed and decimated, but the sidewalks were fine. So the bus just pulls to the sidewalk. And then I'm like, in the dream, I'm like, this seems kind of weird.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm like, this seems like a dream. Is this a dream? And I remember pinching myself on the arm, and it didn't hurt. I'm like, yeah, it's a dream. And then I woke up.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, no!
Yeah, you didn't get anything out of that.
No.
I did a little bit better at my lucid dream, but like I said, I was like freaking 10 or something, so... Oh.
You couldn't do anything fun.
No, I had fun. It's just like, it sounds stupid in retrospect.
What,
So,
you ride a dinosaur?
So here's the thing, is I had this recurring dream when I was a kid. Oh, that looks like something, but it's
Recurring
not.
dreams are weird, man.
Yeah, well the thing is that this recurring dream involved an alien that looked like a villain out of Power Rangers. It came up to the door, and like our front door here, and my dad went to go answer it, and I came around the corner and I was like, Dad, no! And then he'd open the door and the thing would immediately murder my dad.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, most of my dreams involve death and murder.
Well, murder is your favorite.
It's probably a bad sign. But
that's probably why murder's your favorite, huh?
No, like I don't want my dad to die. I told him not to open the door.
No. Oh, you know what reminds me of that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Uh-oh.
Where the pirate's knocking on the door, and she's like, no! And then he opens her, hello, chum. Where she's like, ah!
Yeah, it was a lot like that. Except it was like some Power Rangers-esque villain. So Like, not a villain, just like a weird
Like a putty?
alien creature. No, not like a putty. Like, this thing was kind of like terrifying looking, like one of the main villains of Power Rangers
Oh,
kind
like
of
one
thing.
of those giant lobster kind of things?
Yeah, sort of. So he was pretty scary looking. And so I've had this dream multiple times.
So you learned?
So at one point, yeah, he chased us into, or he started coming up the stairs after he killed my dad. And so he comes up into the living room. At which point I remember that I've been here before, and this has all happened many times at that point. That's probably like the third or fourth time I'd had that dream. And, so I realized it was a dream. And so I was like, oh, sweet. So, you know what I did? Like, suddenly there was a boxing ring in my living room. And now the thing was in this boxing ring with me. And then the magic school bus crashed through the wall and ran it over. Yeah, that's right.
That's pretty awesome.
Like I said, it sounds stupid in retrospect.
No,
but
that's cool.
That was 10-year-old me.
Did Miss Frizzle pop out and...
I don't remember, but she was in there.
Oh, that's so awesome, dude. I don't know why you say that's stupid.
Well, it sounds dumb because, you know, it's a freaking lucid dream. You can, like, fly or get superpowers or...
But no, you want the
something,
magic school bus to murder an alien.
I freaking ran over an alien with the magic school bus.
That's so great. Oh, wow.
Ah, crap! I hate these controls so much.
You should probably heal.
Yeah,
Or just die.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna die. Save my healing items. I think I have extra
didn't you
lives.
have... Wasn't your dinosaur hunting one lucid?
No, it was not lucid. It was just very memorably awesome. Oh, come on. So I had a dream a long time ago. What he's talking about here is I had a dream where Ark and I here were a couple of dino hunters, and like he was driving and I was firing a rocket launcher out of the back of like this Jeep. Oh, I should have hit a checkpoint apparently. And so I was firing this rocket launcher because we had two T-Rexes chasing after us, and like when I woke up I was like, dude, that was awesome.
Didn't you make like a little indie flash game based off that dream?
It wasn't a flash game. I used Game Maker, but yeah.
But no, it was like for a school project or something.
School project, yeah.
But based off that dream.
This is the wrong way.
Right?
Yeah, it was entirely based off that dream.
That's so cool.
Like, if I'd known more about games and stuff, I wanted to make it co-op and have a Jeep segment. But, I wasn't that good, so it was basically just a top-down shooter.
Have you ever thought of revisiting it?
Yeah, all the time.
Really?
All the time. Like, constantly.
Don't you have a buddy who's, like, in programming and stuff? Who might be able to help?
He's not really into, like, game making that much. I've tried bothering him for years about designing games. I was like, dude, we should make games, because, like, you like games, and I like games, and we're both, like, got bachelors in game design, and, like...
He's got the design, and you got the art and stuff.
Yeah, we could totally pull something off, but, his response and general stance on it is that he'd rather, like, play games than make them. Like
that's another one of my stances too. I can respect that.
Yeah, so he'd just rather spend his free time playing games because he doesn't have a lot of free time. And you know, I get it. So that's fine. I'm not gonna like give him a hard time about it. But every once in a while, if he's talking about like some of his old favorite games, I'm like, dude, we could make that.
Yeah.
We could make that. You want to make it? Just let me know.
Like,
we can do something.
Like a lot of the. Let me get a better position here.
You go for it.
A lot of the whenever I tell people I'm a collector.
Mm-hmm.
Has that ever come up?
What, you're
in the
game
show?
collector?
Yeah.
Probably. I'd be surprised if we'd never mentioned it.
Well, we don't actually talk about ourselves much. We just basically talk about what's going on the screen.
Well, we also talk a lot about stories. I mean, we just freaking talked about our lucid dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
I can't remember if I brought it up. If I haven't, I am a video game collector. Everything from Atari to the Xbox One and pretty much everything in between. But yeah, I when it comes up that I'm a collector, or I love playing games, a lot of people ask me, well, why don't you ever think about making them? Or one of the even more obvious question is, why don't you ever try testing them?
Oh, yeah?
And my response is, I've actually looked into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, you know, getting paid to play video games,
yeah,
cool!
It sounds like a good deal.
It really does, but if you don't know anything about it, it's a terrible idea.
It's really not all that glamorous or fun.
You get paid basically to find bugs and glitches.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what I play games for.
Yeah, like, I've heard stories about, like, game testers basically have to play, like, the same hour of the game, like, a billion times. And sometimes it'll get to the point where they're like, alright, so we had a bug where you could jump through the wall in, like, that one specific corner. And so it might get to something like, they're like, try running into this wall and jumping here, like, 100 times to see if you can get through the wall to see if we fix the bug. And so this would literally be my job.
To do this for an hour?
Yeah. And then take notes to see if it worked or if it didn't.
Yeah, that's
like
not
that.
what I do. For me, video games are a form of escapist entertainment for me.
Uh-huh.
I love video games because it's... Okay, I'm going to go off on this a little bit.
Sure.
A lot of people back before, you know, it got all electronic and everything, people would read books.
Mm-hmm.
You'd also always see those posters in, like, the library or, like, the school. It's
oh, here we go. Finally.
Reading takes you places,
Jeez.
right?
It took me forever to find. Except now I can't. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
finally. Okay.
Oh, look at his little squirrely squall.
Yeah. Dude, if people have played this before, they were probably yelling at me this whole time, because, like, I missed this one little climby bit, and it took me forever to find it
I thought I
again.
brought it up at one point.
You did mention a climby bit, but you said it was back at the beginning. So
No, I
went
said back
to
in
the
the first place that you... Anyway, moving on. Reading takes you in different worlds, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Books are cool. They can tell a story. But for me, if I don't know if I've ever brought it up before, but I am, like, supremely ADHD.
Uh-huh.
And for the longest time, my parents didn't realize or know how to raise me.
Yeah, I feel like ADHD was kind of like a big thing, like, when we were growing up. Like, it
Well,
wasn't...
ADD
like,
is a big thing.
Like, I mean that it was a big thing in the sense that it was kind of new. That
Yeah.
people weren't really sure what to do about it yet.
I mean, there are some people diagnosed with ADD, which is attention deficit disorder.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it's hard to pay attention, which is a normal thing for kids, right?
Yeah.
But I was actually diagnosed with ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So not only could I not pay attention, I would get hyper for no apparent reason sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really funny when I first got my first energy drink, and I didn't take my medication.
Oh, jeez.
God,
God, I hate these beetles and their poison.
But, oh, wow, we already hit our limit. I might have to continue this story next time.
Alright, so next time, like, this will be our lucid dream episode.
Yeah.
And next time will be...
Maybe I'll just start over again next time.
Yeah, we'll just talk about games.
Yeah.
Like, why we like games.
Alrighty.